Hey, so basically here's something very, very interesting. All right, so we have now, I'm not using services, I'm using component and a component. So main component is the parent component. All right, play component is the child component. So we're going to be importing play into main. So we create a variable in the child, which is play count, and we create a function that will increase play count by 1. All right, so next thing what we do is, now next thing what I did was I put play variable to be displayed in let's do this whoopsie, let me just do maybe h5. Yeah, let's just do h5 like so. This is from play component. All right, component. So we're displaying this now, assuming if you click this should re-render and should become 1, right? If we put a button in here, it will work. Okay, I'll actually show you. Button, click me in play. And then we're gonna do click increase count. So we are running this function here. So if you look at click me in play, this is increasing. Everything is working in sync. All right, so here is a bit of a problem. I imported the main count into, so now we import play, which is child, into main component. So there is play, we make it into an injectable, we import it. All right, and we display the play component inside the main. Let me just real quick get rid of this. So now everything is working fine. Now here is the problem. If we create a button, so we want to remove this button, right? And we want to create a button inside the parent component, right? Inside the parent component, right? That will run this function here. This will not get re-rendered. Let me just call this button click in main. You see, I'm going to be clicking it and nothing is going to be happening. Although the value is updating because I console logged it, right? You see, there's nothing to re-render this component here. Now, ideally, what you need to set up is an output, right? And then event emitter, and then it's going to basically, when you click this button will be clicked as well. You can do it that way. But another way of doing it is you can just reference the variable directly. So this variable here in here. And then it's going to work as well. You see? So now this is being, so this variable comes from this HTML. You see? The first one. And the second one comes from okay. So when you're clicking in mains, it's updating, but the actual variable inside the HTML is not updating because there's nothing to re-render this component here. Nothing is re-rendering this. This is why you have this problem. All right, so the best way to deal with this, if you have a variable that you want to update and have it be available globally, you need to put it into services and then let both play and main reference that variable. Okay, so I'll show you how to do it real quick. So let's just move this to here. All right, move this to here. Um, move this to here as well. So basically, we want both play and main to be in sync. All right, we want them to both display count correctly. Okay. So now we're gonna write this is main. So what do we need to do next? We need to inject global into main component. So we're gonna do import global service public global service. Okay, so we're gonna write let's do h4 global dot name of this count. Okay, and then we need to create maybe a button somewhere. Yeah, let's just create 2 buttons, honestly. Main button. So this is from main, and we're gonna have click event, and this will run global inc count like this. So we are gonna be running from main this function. So obviously we're gonna do exactly the same in the play component, right? So we need to import our service. I have a humongous, well, not humongous, medium-sized flying around for no reason whatsoever in my room. So if I eat it accidentally, you. But I mean, you see, they like chocolate, anything sweet. So I just ate hot chocolate. So I think it wants a bit of that stuff. Oh, I know how to solve it. I just put a cup near me. Yeah. Bloody flies. We don't need this in here. Okay, so we're gonna put horizontal line, and then we're gonna write, yeah, we're gonna write horizontal line, and then we're gonna write h1. This is play. We're gonna add whatever h5. We're gonna put global dot, what was the name again? Play count. And then we're gonna create a button, play button. So this isn't play component. It's completely separate component. So the idea is that we can click either one of them and everything works in sync because we have a centralized location for our variable and our function. All right, so now we need to display play component. Oh, it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. But let's see. Let's see. So the big question is, will this re-render? Yeah, it is re-rendering. You see? Now it doesn't matter which button we press, they both work. You see? Now, this is because we have a centralized location and both of them are referencing the centralized location. And now we are also running a function that updates this. In here, right? Yeah. So if you want to centralize everything, just put it in here and then it's going to work. So you see, you can add unlimited amount of variables, functions, and they all going to be in sync with each other, right? There's not going to be conflicts. Okay, take care.